Bradford. Again, not entirely sure it's on the sea, but I'll take it for now. That's fine. Bristol, what are you doing? You keep grabbing my attention, but then you don't have much interesting to say, so really think about whether or not you really needed to say anything there. Let's get the granary going. I kind of wished we would have had the double production on city centre buildings. That would have been a really good addition. Let's get the Royal Navy dockyard in there. Cool, so we're going to have 3 dockyards in total in London, Bradford and Manchester. That will help keep my trade routes nice and high, and we should actually think about building some trade routes pretty soon. 150 military strength isn't too bad as well, actually. It could be a lot worse. Recorded history. Here we go. Wonderful. We're going to get rid of settlers. We're still going to build settlers, but we don't need to rush them out as much and get natural philosophy in. Wonderful. This should be 53 science. Nice. So Korea has 72, but no one else has more than me. That's good. It's me and Korea versus the world at this moment. And also Norway and Australia are my friends. Loads of friends. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of friends. Right, who are we going to get involved now? Newcastle. Pingala's not the best in Newcastle, but he's better than nothing. I could stick him back in London. That would give me a little bit more like science and culture and stuff, which would help. That's really, really good. Or I could get an extra suzerain or two. Or so I could get Zanzibar on side by putting a Mani in Zanzibar. I think I might do that. I always forget to do this, but actually having Zanzibar as an ally is a really good step for me right now. So let's do that. Right, this settler, where are you going? Let's put you, yeah, right there. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. What are you going to do now, London? You've kind of built all of the stuff. Oh, no, actually, no, I say built all the stuff. You've still got aqueducts to go. That's really good. Let's remove improvements. Okay, good. So if I remove this rainforest, that should hopefully boost that. It didn't really very much. Oh no, that was remove improvement, wasn't it? Okay, fine. Next time round we'll do that. I think I might treat myself to education. I've got a lot of campuses now, so universities would be quite a nice addition to my empire. I'm also treating myself to lumber mills. Oh, yes, very good. You go jump in the sea. Go help Manchester out. That's a good little city spriggling out there. Lots of aqueducts appearing in lots of places, actually. London, Newcastle, this double act is going to be brilliant. Oh, I'm looking forward to these aqueducts being put down. I might even be able to dam this river as well. I don't know. It's probably not a floodable river, but you never know. Naval tradition. Naval infrastructure. There we go. That'll double the Royal Navy yards. Oh no, Genghis Khan. But actually, I don't have a cavalry, so he may like me. I might be able to get immediate friends with him. Should we say delegation? Yeah, good. He's gonna love the fact that I don't have horses. Oh, come on, come on. He'll only take one. There we go. Wonderful. Friendship. No. Okay, fine. But he should get on side. Mongolia they just care about horses, and I don't have any. Yeah, I told ya. He wants to be my friend. Wonderful. Okay, we're friends with half of the people, more than half of the people. Pantheons, how many are left? Culture from plantations, healing, god of war, city patron goddess. I'm not going to bother doing the cheat. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. But plantations we have a few of. Let's get that. That should improve my culture by at least 3, which is a good improvement actually. Oh no, I've just got rid of that plantation, but never mind. Let's quickly, there we go. London increases in size. And next time we'll get rid of the rainforest. In comes the mercury as well. All kind of bits coming in. Lots of luxuries. And we're about to get this amber as well. So London's got a nice +3. Oh, that's a wonderful thing. If only I was playing as Scotland, eh? I'd be on all of the different bonuses. And you know what? I am going to switch Pengala and Magnus around again. I know I probably could keep the settlers for longer. But, yeah, you know what? Sod it. I'm going to do it. Gonna do it. Otherwise I'll always just regret it afterwards. Magnus needs to be someone with lots of production, so Magnus actually will be good in Newcastle afterwards because there's going to be lots of stuff going on there. That's fantastic. Quickly, you get rid of rainforest. Oh man, I should have done the rainforest before. Actually, it's still giving me 30 food and 30 production. Okay, so it still has the Magnus bonus, so that's good. That's good. Wonderful. And another galley. Oh, awesome. Right, you go explore as well. We're going to explore all round the world. Glorious. Oh, now the Aztecs want to be friends as well. My enemies on this game are very few and far between. This is good. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, London finished its aqueduct. Good. Good. It needs a little bit more population though before it can get the last step. So the watermill is going to have to come in. And then I need to get some traders in. Send the traders out. Get some roots going. Really start to grow it up. I think it's still possible. It's still possible. Oh, maybe I can get rid of this. No, I can't get rid of that rainforest because that one helps that campus out. Okay. Let's go get some food then. Here's the industrial zone. Newcastle can actually set its up first. So we're going to have +4, so each will be +5 naturally, but then this one has 2 mines next to it. This one only has the 1. Okay, fine. So we're going to swap it for that tile there. We'll put this one for Newcastle, I believe. Yeah, +5. There we go. Look at that. That'll be a good industrial zone. And then as soon as London has finished doing what it wants to do as well, it can get its one up. The granary is finished. I actually need some traders. Let's quickly build some traders for me. I'm going to sacrifice production in other cities to make that happen. I believe my diplomat has finally established itself in Zanzibar, which is fantastic. That means I've got a suzerain, which means I'm getting extra points, cinnamon and cloves in all of my cities, as well as getting more gold from lighthouses. So it's all kinds of fun things. I actually think that means, yeah, +6 amenities. +6, +5, +6, +6, +5. These are some happy cities. Very, very happy cities. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. More traders up there. I need to get the traders in. I need London to grow, and London's just refusing to grow at the moment because it doesn't have enough stuff. Let's quickly get that wreath in. That's at least some more food for it. Considering the Netherlands have got nothing but desert, their empire is really, really cool. Apulia is somehow still in it with 3 population. That's very small. And they're next to Mongolia, which would normally mean instant death for lots of people. Mali, this seems to be doing fairly well. There's Egypt down here. I've just about sort of explored with Zanzibar. Korea's up in this direction. Indonesia's up in this direction. That's what the map looks like so far. London's got a bit of spare production right now. I'm still waiting for it to get to 10 population. Always waiting for London to grow. Seems to be the sort of spirit of it all. But I've got universities popping up in 3 turns, so I can build something 3 turns worth, like a builder, and not worry about it too much. Good God, that volcano just keeps erupting. Oh, the yields around here are amazing. My slinger is stood right underneath it, which is not good. I would quickly move before you get yourself a very hot haircut and move back. But I'm happy with how things are. Turn 99, 70 science. In fact, actually, I'm equal to Korea. Let's check in with everything. We're 5th in science, but I am beelining quite heavily. I'm not last in culture, which is amazing. Domination, my military is nothing. I should work on that. Religion, I'm not even competing in. Diplomacy, I'm not competing in. Also, I'm not actually bottom. There we go. Norway and Latara are doing worse than me, but I've got 191 points, so I'm within 20 points of 4 civs. It's not the worst, but I really do need to think about expansion. And when I say expansion, I need to start breaking some eggs. I think definitely what I should be up to. So let me take you behind the scenes into the realms of Ursa Ryan, right? I have to work full time. You may have noticed I, at the time of filming, only have 288 subscribers, which, may I point out, is absolutely amazing and is way bigger than anything I've ever had before, and I am hugely appreciative of. But the mechanics of it mean that YouTube doesn't pay me anything to do this. This is a pure, just thing of love. It's never been about money. And because of that, there's this thing called, having to live. And London's a very expensive place, so I work full time, and it means that most of my filming has to get put around a full-time job. Pretty much like everybody, right? I can't really complain about it too much. It would be a little bit just a little bit rude, really, wouldn't it? But it also means that around busy seasons for me, I have a big deadline on the December 15th, and I have a big deadline on January 31st. My office, my firm, probably does about I would say 45% of our year's work in those 2 months, in December and January. And November's pretty busy as well. We're very, very seasonal, which means come February, I'm going to have loads and loads of time to be doing stuff like this. But round about this Christmas, New Year, January time, I am so busy and so like absolutely crazed trying to just fit this in, but I film a little bit in advance, and it means that when you guys leave me comments like name this city after this, name this city after this, normally I would be so happy to do that, but at the moment it means I probably finished that playthrough already. So what we're going to do is, I know we're at turn 100, we're not even at turn 0, but I'm going to honour people who have been asking me to name cities after them. I know this is like really far down the line, but thank you all so much for watching. I do see your comments, I do really appreciate it. I'm sorry I can't be more responsive at this moment, but hey, you never know, we might get there, you know, in future we might get to a point where we can just like be crazy and actually film these things like at the same time, because I don't have to be doing as much, but who knows what the future would hold. It's all a huge pipe dream at the moment. But let's name some cities, right? Firstly, John Cena. Cena, I know you're a wrestler. I mean, it's amazing that there's a wrestler following me. I mean, it's a hilarious YouTube name. I love it. I absolutely love the fact that you are owning that persona. You have sent me so many comments asking me to settle Beijing and to name cities that I've been conquering in the Mongolia playthrough. I'm really sorry it's only taken now until I've sort of been able to respond to your comments, but I appreciate all that you do following me. It is much appreciated. Theo, I am British. The English are famous for their inability to use any other language other than British English, and I do apologise. Is that how? So it is AE instead of the umlaut, right? I really hope I'm doing that right. Thank you so much for all your comments. You just have the most amazing blend of like grammatical interest, comments on the series, and general other chats about bits and pieces. I love having you around. It's been amazing. Thank you very much. Jonathan Summers Harris, I would have no one else on the front line to Korea. Yeah, I mean, after we have some track record. I might make this a thing. If we ever have a series and we have Korea next to us, I'm just going to stick you as a city right there, because oh my god, you are both the best and worst protectors of the cities next to Korea, but I have faith this time we're going to be great. You have been commenting for months now and following along, and it's much appreciated. Thank you so much. Penguinish still has to be one of my favourite names. I do really like that one. I'm sorry, again, lack of snow in these maps, you know? I'm hoping the sort of like mountain presence of this cities. Penguins live up mountains, right? And in geothermal vents, and in reefs populated by amber. I'm sure penguins live there. I read that somewhere. Attenborough probably said something about it, right? Right, Anthony Rees, again, your surname I can't quite pronounce, but you have a profound appreciation of the music that is the background. Let's just listen for a second. So relaxing, eh? It's not relaxing at all. It's terrible lift music, and I really need to sort that out at some point. But you know, it's fine. Thank you so much for watching, and yes, appreciate the fact that you like the music. Sleepy sofa there. Don't think that I don't see you like lurking around in the background, so I'm just like dropping my phone and the screen's just shot to Penguinish. I'm sorry. Look at this. You've got a lovely city on the coast. We've got harbours. We've got tons of crabs and reefs. What a beautiful place that is. In fact, we've even got olives. Oh dear. And as we poke this new city straight onto this chocolate Sheffield. Oh, honestly. Adrian Cadden, you're gonna get a city name, but don't think I didn't see your unfounded comments upon the elevator lift music. Turn it down a bit. Goodness me. But if we check in on the game in turn 100, 6 cities is probably just about where I'd want to be, if not a little bit behind. I quite like getting into sort of a neat dozen cities. That's the ultimate aim of the game. So I think there may be some more mountain around here that we can explore, but this mountain ridge is pretty conclusively like stubborn in terms of settling around it. And if I have a look at the settler portion, now you can't actually see past this mountain range. I was going to see if there's any loyalty things. There's nowhere really in this area that I can settle without getting a real problem. Do I want to kill these city-states? Probably not. I don't have a large land army. I'm unlikely to get a land army in huge force, but what I do have is the Arctic Ocean, or the Bay of the Arctic Ocean. I wish that had a different Philippine Sea, Arctic Ocean. No, this should be the Bay of Britain, the British Bay. I think honestly Nubia are going to be a fantastic target for me because they'd have lots of districts. You know, there's a campus here. That's a lovely thing indeed. That city just got flooded utterly, but you know, this Hare is not a bad city. I'm just having a look at that. It's an industrial sense. It's even got industry ready to go. I just need it to have a harbour and it would be right there. But with a bit of a navy, I could easily take that. And with a bit of a land army, I could probably take this one as well. Indonesia are good friends of mine, but they won't be friends of mine for long. And I suspect Indonesia are going to have lots of coastal cities, as well as the Netherlands. Again, friends of mine. But they're going to be settling. I mean, most of these cities are like desert cities. I'm not entirely sure they're even worth it, but there's a lot of sea resources, so maybe just for the trade routes it would be good to take these cities over. I mean, there are a couple of harbours in bits and pieces, so there'll be a lot of trade routes for me there to capture. But again, they do this thing where they put the harbours in the weirdest places. Like, why put it there? Put it here. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4 adjacency slot. That is a 1 adjacency slot at best. I don't get it. It's really strange, but, you know, whatever.